What is up, guys? So in this one, I'm going to be doing a review of the Garrett Battle Fury armor figure. All right, let's get into this. All right, guys. So here is everything that the Battle Fury Garrett figure comes with. Now, as you can see, I do have two. I've got one still in the package, safe and secure, and one that's open. So first we'll take a look at Garrett, and then we'll take a look at everything that he comes with, his weapons and his attachments. So here is Garrett. Now, what I like about this one is because he is, like royalty, Prince Garrett, his armor kind of accentuates that. Like it's more shiny and like kind of royal guard looking, like royalty armor. Like, look at that. Just really cool detail on him. Now, these are just kind of spots for his attachments and weapons, which I'll go over in a minute. But that's cool. I like his armor. Now, with his articulation, I kind of want to start with his head. So his head does spin, all the way around. Pretty good movement. There's no like resistance. Now, just like the regular Garrett figure, if anyone has it, these still do pop up just the same. So that'll kind of go up and down. The side ones, same thing. They pop up very minimally. Like even when they're up, you kind of don't even notice, but they do pop up. But they do kind of, go back into place, as you can see. This one, stays up pretty good. But I mean, even if they're up or down, it really doesn't, you don't really notice too much. It's still just a really cool looking helmet. Now, the legs both have really good, movement at the knees. Nothing really below it moves. But they both spin around right there. The legs, really good movement. Like at the hips. And when he moves, these do have a little bit of play. So, they kind of move with him. So they're not just like super stiff and being blocked. Arms actually have quite a bit of movement. So they both, the wrists move all the way around. Both of them. Good movement at the elbows. And these ones, it actually spins all the way around right there. I mean, it will go all the way around, but I'm not gonna you kind of have to force it. But it does go all the way around, but I'm just only gonna move it about that far. Now these do move up and down, and those are just kind of to allow, movement of the arms. I do like underneath, it does show it's kind of like chainmail design. So even though, part of it still is hidden, they could have just made it just like a solid, color, just like that. No real detail, but they chose to literally have it like even under there hidden, like chainmail kind of design, which is really cool. Like I'll say with a lot of these figures in these videos, a lot of parts of these, they add detail, like really cool, unique detail, where they don't even really have to. I mean, they just do anyway, and it just makes it that much cooler. Now, let's take a look at his weapons and equipment. So first I want to start off with these. Now, they say that these are dragon. They just call them dragon, like weaponry, or honestly, I think they're just supposed to look like kind of dragon head armor attachments. Again, they're just, like kind of shiny royalty gold looking. And yeah, I guess it kind of looks like a dragon head, sort of. But then they come with these, which they call them forest branch weaponry. And you can see it's like a gold, spiky, thorny vine. And what they do is they just attach right into here. And they go in really easily. And they have like actually, pretty easy movement. There's that one. Get this one together. So there they are. Oops. Put that back in there. There we go. So now, what you can do with them is they both have like these peg sort of things right there. And what those do is they hook into right here on him. So there we go. Then he's got his, branch, spiky thorn weapons. Or you can just fold them back. And just stay like that. Then he also has these two swords. Now, what I like about these is they're very reminiscent of his twin timber axes. So, I mean, if you remember in the show, one of the axes one was bigger and one was smaller. So, I mean, his swords are kind of the same. Because one of them just kind of had just like a little handle with the axe, and the other one had a handle with like the grip, like guard in front of it, and it was a little bit longer. So there's his swords. And each of them have one of these pegs that allows them to stick on his back, which I will show you. Here's the second one. So then these just stick on these pegs. So, I mean, you can put them on either one, but honestly, I think it looks more aesthetically pleasing just to kind of stick that one there and that one right there. That way they're able for him to, like reach back or grab it. I mean, if you're doing like poses and displaying him. Now, I'm just going to stand him up. Lastly, we have his power axe. So he does come with another axe. Now, one thing I want to point out with this, like I said, I do have one in the box, so it is new. This one, there is, as you can see, a little piece is broken. It's supposed to be like that just because it's, been used. But there was a little spring that connected from here to that piece that was there. So this is supposed to continuously just kind of be propped up like that. It would like spring into place. But since it's not, it's gonna kind of hang, but just wanted to point that out. So here's the handle. So what you do is this kind of clicks into there like that. And then I said with the spring, you would pull these down like this. And then you just kind of use your hand or whatever, just kind of put fingers right there. And then you push this forward and it launches the axe. And then again, it would shoot out and spring forward. And that would be his power axe. And that can go in any hand. So I do like that he literally is like a walking arsenal. Like anything, everything on him literally is a weapon. He's got his swords. He's got his, you know, the dragon heads with the forest, vine, spiky branch weapons. He's got a power axe. So basically the only issue I have with this one is the branch weaponry. They don't really like to stay on, yeah, as you can see, they don't stay on too well. But at the same time, they do go on pretty easy. But for the rest of it, everything else stays on pretty solid. Like it sticks on really, really well. It's just the branch weaponry that doesn't like to stay on. Yeah. But anyway, and I mean, you can take all that stuff off. Once he's launched his, you know, axe. You know, you can take his swords. Put them in his hands. But yeah, again, this one is just cool. It all fits together really, really well. I mean, you know, obviously because there is a bunch of it, I mean, sometimes it does fall off, but I mean, like, you know, and it does go on like really easy. There's not like a lot of hassle. And I like that when you put these in the back, they actually stay on there like really, really well. Like I mean, they're on there. And again, I like that he's literally a walking arsenal. Every part of him is a weapon. Well, all right, guys. That was my review of the Garrett Battle Fury figure. Hope you enjoyed it, and until next time.
May Dada protect you.